Welcome to another episode of Conversation with OGs. I'm Meatball. This is my brother Zap. And today we're going to be talking about women supporting their men when he's having his own business or setting up his own business. The support that I believe a woman should play in the woman role that she should play when she's supporting her man, and him being an entrepreneur, and he also have a completely different outlook on it. So we're going to talk about that today. And my first question to Zap is, do you think a woman should fully support her man when he's an entrepreneur running his business? Let's say if he wanted to open up a restaurant, or, you know, he's starting a food truck or whatever it may be. Because what I'm saying is this. If he can afford to pay her a decent salary, and to me a decent salary is about $50,000, I think she should leave her job. I don't think she should be working for nobody because she wants her own independence. Nor do I think he should be have to employ somebody else because she choose not to do it. So what's your take on it?
Wow. Well, a woman should support her man, but it all depends on what type of job the woman has.
Well, let's give her an average job.
Well, see, I guess
okay,
maybe you qualifying all this off of
okay, this is what women usually go to college for. They used to go to college for accounting, they go to college for communication, and they usually go to college for law. So them is some of the top professions that women go to school for. Women don't go to school for not engineering, but electrical, pretty much trades. So whatever her job falls under, which is communication. A communication job consists of something like talking on the phone or translating or something like that, of that sort. Accounting, of course, dealing with numbers. They also go to school for business, which is like hotel management, something like that. So it's not too far reach for me to say about 50,000.
Well, again, this is all from Ball's research department, right?
Uh-huh.
This is not fact. This is
so if you
Ball.
took my numbers and ran with it, let's just use my numbers since I came with some numbers and you didn't.
Okay, well, again, with the wife supporting the man, if that's what she wants to do, if she wants to support you like that and let everything go, you know, again, that's on her. I have a saying that if somebody sold you something and you bought it, and you bought it, so it's yours.
Are you implying that he bought the woman? So however that woman is,
I'm saying the woman bought the giver. I guess they pitch. You know what I'm saying? The pitch was, you know, you should get rid of your job and come work for me and help me do what I do. Help me promote my life and my business.
Do you think that's part of, if a man is in a relationship with a woman, do you think that's part of her role to support her man any way she can?
But I believe that goes both ways.
We're talking from the man perspective right now. We can talk about
this is from the man perspective. The man perspective.
Okay, so let me give you a scenario.
It goes both ways.
Let's say this man is opening up a restaurant.
Yeah.
He's projecting that this restaurant may do maybe $1 million a year, which is it's very common. Coney Island can do that, so that's not far-fetched.
Okay.
He's telling her, like, listen, I would pay you $50,000. I need for you to work for me because I need people around me that I can trust. He's starting a new field. He guaranteeing her $50,000, and he's looking to grow. My question to you: do you think he would be wrong to ask his woman to leave her job, punch in the clock, and punch his clock.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't be. He could ask what he want to ask.
Okay, would you
he
think,
wouldn't be? He wouldn't be wrong.
Do you
if that's
think?
what
Do
he
you
feel
think?
that's the route that he want to
Do
take?
you think she'll be wrong if she declined?
Well, again, it's not that just cut and dry to say. She got to think about what she didn't build. Do she want to just let that go and just jump into whatever you doing? You know what I'm saying?
I think she should. I think she should jump right on in whatever I'm doing, because she's my partner. And if she choose if she want to stay my partner, I believe it's in her best interest to punch my clock than going to punch another man's clock.
Well, maybe I guess maybe it should be like a fading effect from their job to what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying like within the 6 month time?
It should be conversation. It should be
something. I agree with that.
Yeah. So basically, that's how I think it should go. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that if you just saying, this is what I'm doing, and your job, I guess.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking right now to 6 months time after we ain't had that conversation.
Okay, well, yeah.
And now we had 6 months.
Okay, yeah.
And right now, my store is up and going.
Point. Yeah.
And this is what I need. I need for you to abandon that ship and get on my ship.
Yeah.
Do you think a woman will be wrong if she say, no, I'd rather keep floating on the boat I'm on? I don't want to come on your boat.
Oh, with that scenario?
That's it.
Absolutely. With that scenario, yes.
She would be wrong. And I agree. I think if a woman is not supporting her man the way he need her to support him, he shouldn't be with her. It's just that simple.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You said paying her $50,000. What if she making $200,000? Should she take the pay cut?
No. Well, that's totally different. Because I don't know a woman that's making $200,000.
Okay. I was just wondering if you wanted her to take a pay cut.
Well, if she was working, punching the clock, because if she was at $200,000, she'd be salary. Okay. So now we talking a different cap. But if she was punching somebody's clock, she making somewhere, me being generous, somewhere around $50,000. Okay. So if she can punch that guy's clock, she can punch my clock. Okay. Because if I got a restaurant, because you best to believe she's going to be handling money, she's going to be doing the hiring and firing. She's going to have to be my partner.
So how would you deal with that if you had or you was dealing with a $200K a year person?
How would I deal with that?
How would you deal with that?
Can you explain what you mean?
I mean, and just say y'all married, but she $200,000. She's making cash. How would you do that with your business?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
You still trying to run your business, but you ain't dealing with the less than 50,000 or less. You dealing with the 200. How do you now arrange that? Let me say this
before I address what you just said.
Oh, okay.
200,000 ain't really 200,000.
So let us not do that.
I'm gonna tell you just for the people that's watching.
Let us talk about.
I'm gonna tell you what 200,000 look
caliber
like.
of woman. Let's talk about that caliber.
Okay, you want to say she falls in a very low percentage of women.
How do you arrange that same scenario?
If I'm dating a woman that's making 200,000, the first thing I'm going to do is see if it's even worth her time, or that pay cut. Would it hurt us or would it support us? If she got to take $100,000 pay cut, I don't expect for her to leave her job. I'd rather hire somebody and pay them $50,000, and I would look at it like she's making $150,000, because I look at it, she's costing me $50,000. So she's making $150,000 instead of $2,000. I'm still winning because I'm paying out $50,000 of it out of our household.
So the dogmatic attitude for the 50,000 figure woman versus the 200,000 figure woman is it's different. Right?
Of course.
So you want make those same accusations or say those same things to the 200 versus
Of course
the 50.
not. Her value to me would be different. Of course, I wouldn't take one of them. I wouldn't compare a Rolls Royce with a Cadillac because that's not fair to the Cadillac, right? The Cadillac costs what? $80,000.
But that's
The
different.
Rolls cost
that's different with
$300,000.
With people, you can take the it's like the ugly duckling story. You know what I'm saying? And become the beautiful swine. You can take something that's
That's not realistic, bro.
Yeah, that's closer than that's more realistic than what
so
you just
telling
said.
me this.
That's
so
way more
realistic
realistic
than
than
what
you
I'm
said.
wrong, or are you?
I'm saying that's more that ugly duckling story is more realistic than what
Can
you
you
just
explain?
said. I'm saying that you can take a person from nothing and build a lot with them. They can grow.
That's called high risk.
Just because, see, when you talk to cars and stuff, the cars is what they are.
People
can get can change. People can get reconfigured. It's all that type of stuff with people.
People steal, cars don't. People change their minds.
That got to do with anything.
Well, the point that I'm making, it is what it is. When I was saying with the cars, people are risks. Anybody that has a business knows people are risks. People steals. Whenever you have a business, whenever you have a business, you never count 100% of your profit because 20% of your profit automatically goes to stealing.
So a crackhead is a crackhead. A crackhead never can change. A crackhead can't be nothing but a crackhead, right? That's what you're saying.
What I'm telling you, a crackhead will always be a recovering addict. That's what I'm telling you.
But you could be a recovering anything.
Well, no.
You
have to be something first before you be labeled a recovering anything.
I'm just saying.
You gotta be a prostitute.
A car is a car.
A prostitute is always a recovering prostitute.
A caddy
right?
is a caddy.
That means they got a history of selling pussy. A crackhead is a recovering crackhead for the rest of his life. Why? Because he been known for smoking crack. I'm telling you.
That's not true. You can say what you want to say, but that don't mean that defines them because they could have moved on and became a teacher or anything.
They still a recovering addict.
So a lot of people can be recovering.
What I said wasn't true.
A lot of people can be recovering everything. You can always find something about somebody to say something.
I'm telling you, in order for a person to be labeled, the label is extension from something. I can't call you a recovering crackhead if you never smoke crack.
So that don't.
I can't call you.
That don't got nothing to do with a car and a person. I'm telling you a difference. I'm telling you the difference about a car and a person. A car is just a car. Mm-hmm. Car don't think, don't feel, don't act. So that's the difference that I thought you just saw.
This is what the initial conversation was a woman supporting her man. So if a woman is supporting her man, and you said, what about if she's making $200,000? Does that change things? I'm telling you, absolutely so. Because if I'm only paying her $50,000, I don't expect for a person to take $150,000 pay cut. But my question to you is, how many women is making $200,000? So we have to in order for this to be realistic, we got to have a realistic conversation. Most women don't make $150,000, $200,000.
I mean, I guess you got to say most women that we're like immediately around. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of women that's making.
I'm talking about when I say a man starting a business, I'm talking about men that I would affiliate with. So I'm talking about women that they would affiliate with. I'm not talking about in the corporate world because I'm not in the corporate world.
I mean, just like, if you're looking for somebody, some people go to church, some people go to the market, some people go to the library. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It is different caliber. Some people go to the club. So it is different caliber of people wherever you go. So that's a given.
What that got to do with supporting your man?
Because where you go find those people and what type of person they are or is what defines if they helping material. You still got to check
so now you
history.
I want to make sure I understand. Your argument is first we got to question
get to know the people.
The type of this is what I'm asking you. My question to you is this. If a man is in a relationship with a woman, this is the scenario. If he's in a relationship already with this woman They're talking about possibly marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If he came to her and say, listen, I need for you to leave your job and come work for me, she says no. Do you think she's wrong, and should they continue to be together? That's my question.
Well, and then I interjected where it depends on her job.
Okay, you said, what if she make $250,000, which is not realistic at all. But let's just roll with it. My response to that is this: I wouldn't expect for nobody to take a $150,000 pay cut. But if she's making $55,000, yes, she should most definitely take a $5,000 pay cut and come work for me.
I guess I'm just receiving it as, you know, when the scenario is said, it's like it's a template. But then when I threw in the 200,000, it changed. So that's the thing.
Well, I can sit up here and say my restaurant gonna make $10 million a year.
Yeah, and then
so I can up the money too.
Yeah.
The whole point that I'm trying to make is realistic because, like I said, Coney Island can make $1 million a year. So I'm going off something that's realistic. We live in Detroit.
So
hold on, wait a minute. If I Google right now, what is the average pay for a female working in Detroit? I guarantee you it's not $50,000. So I think I'm being more than generous. So what I'm basing the numbers off of,
50,000.
the numbers where I'm at.
50,000.
Okay. So at 50,000, my question to you once again, if she declined
At 50,000, that's more like average. So
that's not average.
It's more like average.
No, it's not.
So with the average of the 50,000, and I mean, you can work there, or you can work with you.
50,000 to
It's
come
still gonna
to
be the same thing.
What, $25 a year?
Want to bear your
I don't know
side,
too many
I don't
women
know.
making $25 a year.
Dang,
in Detroit.
I mean, you
got to think it comes with
step
benefits.
your game up, baby.
Well, you got to think benefits. You got
step your
healthcare.
game up, baby. Go
Well, you
get
got
some
to
pictures or
sacrifice
something. I don't
something.
know.
I tell people all the time, you can chase the money, but it's consequences from chasing money. You got to worry about benefits.
Okay.
You got kids. You got so you're going to take less money for the benefits.
Okay. In your scenario of 50,000,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of like 50-50. I'm on the fence about her leaving her job and going with a man because it can go either way. You know what I'm saying? But with the 200,000, it'll be clearly keep your job. You know, I hire somebody to do that type of stuff. But then on the flip side of all that, where do you find the 200,000 women at? I mean, the 200,000. But I'm saying,
I'm telling you that's not
why we
realistic.
can't talk about them women in these
Because
scenarios?
they're not in Detroit.
Huh?
I don't know no woman making $250,000 in the city of Detroit.
Yeah,
Do
you gotta
you?
say that stuff. Yes, you have to say that type of
Drake,
stuff.
do you know any female you can think of that's making $250,000 a year in Detroit?
Only one.
Only one.
So-
out of all the females you know.
So that means
that means
you know
she's
somebody.
rare.
That means
Once
you know
again,
somebody.
Rare, not likely. You won't come across it often. I'm talking about if we walked outside this door right now and asked a female what she make, I guarantee you. But I guarantee you, I bet you $100 right now, she'll be making under $25 a hour.
But see, this is my thing. I say that because it's like when we had these conversations, it's like the pick of the litter. See, it's about the pick of the litter. If you keep going into that same runt litter box and picking out the same ones that you can keep on talking about and doing this about, then I guess you're going to keep doing it. So that's why I said on the flip mode, where is the women that's making $200,000? Where can you meet the women at? Where are they?
But that's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
that's not the discussion.
But
we're having.
I'm saying maybe it'll change the discussion because
But
to
how
me-
we going to
to me the litter
how
box
is the
is
people-
like picked
how
over.
is the people
You
gonna
see what I'm
understand
saying?
the discussion?
The litter
when
box
now
is
you
picked
on
over.
you on some kittens and dogs.
No, I'm on where you getting your people from because you keep
Okay, how
going,
about
you keep going in.
Let's
It's like
go. Let's go from your pool.
Under average or whatever.
Let's go on your pool.
Where the good people?
Let's go with the women you know.
Where the people that this,
How many women
that's
you know?
above that?
How many
what I'm
women
saying?
you know in
That's
the United
nice.
States? In the United States that make.
That's why I asked you the question.
Well, I asked you questions. I mean,
where do you think you can meet those type of people at?
In a corporate place. Corporate
Okay, well, why you don't hang around?
Well, I'm
with
not a
people?
corporate person.
Huh?
I'm not a corporate
It
person.
sound like you corporate. You got businesses and stuff going. That's corporate.
That don't mean I'm corporate. I'm just.
It might not mean you
Hey,
corporate,
listen,
but you
I'm
have corporate
nothing but
sense.
a black man that found his way. Just that simple.
That's nice.
That's simple.
nice. That's nice.
I'm not corporate. I'm far from corporate.
That's nice.
I don't wear
but
no
you
suits.
you trying to run stuff like corporate.
I'm a run
So
my
you have
shit.
sense. So you have
I'm
sense
supposed
of
to.
corporate. Yeah. So when you go into that category, those people, you gonna know how to behave. Correct? Yes. So you do have that
'Cause I
sense.
behave
so you
myself
can go in the places.
When I go,
you just choose
when
not
I
to.
go in the ghetto,
So
I
you
behave
don't
myself.
have to get stood up to with those people in that
Bruh,
conversation.
let me tell you
is
something.
that what it is?
Let me tell you something.
That's my
I've
point.
been in corporate. The ghetto is
Where
more
the
dangerous than corporate.
where the women from that corporate and
What about them?
And why we don't hear those stories about those women that's on that level?
Because it's not likely.
Because you can talk about the other ones so
I can
much
talk
more
about all
easier.
of them.
Well, I'm asking you. That's why I'm saying where are those
But
women
what
and where
you're
are those
trying to control
scenarios?
the narrative.
No, I'm asking the question.
The question. But
Because-
how did you asking me a question when I'm interviewing you?
Because I know you interviewing me.
Yeah.
Huh? You not interviewing me.
I asked you questions.
We
right?
over here talking. See, Dre? This is the part. You're not interviewing me. We having a conversation.
We having a conversation, right?
Yes.
So the
You're not interviewing me.
Hold on. The person that's asking questions is called what?
You're asking a question. I'm asking questions
motherfucker
too.
just asking you questions.
Yeah, I'm asking questions too. I'm a motherfucker asking questions
So
too.
you ain't gonna answer none of my questions.
I didn't answer your question.
You haven't answered
Yes,
shit.
I have.
Okay.
So you're not gonna ask none of my questions because I'm not the interviewer?
My first question to you
That's
is
what
this.
you said.
My first
I'm just
question to
saying,
you
man.
is this.
We gotta.
If you're with a woman and you starting a business, you tell her, I need for you to leave your job. I'm gonna pay you $50,000 a year because that's what you can afford to pay her. She tells you, I'm not leaving my job. My next question to you is this. Do you think that man should leave that woman?
I mean, again, 50,000. You gonna pay her 50,000, or the job is I don't forget 50. You paying her 50,000.
I'm her boss, so I will be paying her $50,000.
If again,
I'm signing her
I
check.
already said if she accept that from you, that contract
Let's
from
say
you,
her job.
that's on
Let's
her.
say her job. She making $55,000.
Because if somebody,
Hold on, she making $55,000, and I tell her to leave her job, come work for me for $50,000. She tell me no, I'm gonna keep working at my job. Do you think that man should continue a relationship with that woman?
nah, on a quick glimpse at that, I'ma say, yes, she should leave her job.
Okay.
Well, this on the quick side of it, but looking at it and understanding it like how it's set up, and I know what I know. If somebody's setting that type of stuff up, that's for control. So if she accept
yes,
that again,
I'm gonna run my business.
again,
I'm the boss.
if she accept that,
Yes, I'm
then
gonna tell her what to do.
she had to look for more controlling actions to come from that person who proposed or who she accepted that contract from. So that's what I got to say.
I don't
about
understand
that.
what you mean.
I know.
If somebody is your boss, they're going to tell you what to do. That's a boss job.
But like I said, if that person
if I'm signing her check,
what
yes,
somebody
I
give
will
them,
have
then that's
duties
it.
for her to attend. Yes.
Yeah, maybe she don't want those duties from
Okay,
me.
I'll
Maybe
fire her then.
Maybe she like
And I'll fire her and she goes
She
back
don't
to
like that
what she got.
attitude from her husband. Somebody who
He's
they
got
supposed
to run a business.
So
The hell you doing?
again, corporate. They corporate.
So
you
you
do how
think-
you do
hold
it.
on.
So
So you
you gonna
telling
treat
me-
this person, my brother. You gonna
telling
treat
me
this person
just because
differently.
they married, he's supposed to let her slide with her responsibilities because they married?
Listen, I'm saying to you that if she take that and accept what you offered her
Which is what?
in that controlling way,
Which is what?
I almost can guarantee
What
you
I'm offering.
it's going to be more
What do you
controlling
think I'm
things
offering?
coming down the line.
What do you think I'm offering?
Her opportunity, her path. That's what you offering, a controlling path for.
Okay, hold on. What I'm doing,
A control path
I'm giving her an assignment.
She maybe don't want you to give her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fire her ass.
Yeah, fire.
How she gonna tell me?
That's why she probably wouldn't work for you.
Okay.
That's why I
and
said
now I would know.
I'm on the fence about that because that's not what happened.
What type of employee
Nobody
tell
don't want
the
you
boss?
to have control over them.
What type of employee tell the boss I'm not gonna do the job? I would do what any reasonable boss would do. If you are decline work, I'm supposed to fire your ass. It's in your job description. If I hired you to do a job and I give you your duties and you telling me you don't want to do it, I'm gonna fire you.
You talking without feelings, and I know even speaking like how you speaking in jobs, even if you was talking without feelings, there's still other things that's going to, I guess, catch the boss up, and that's
like what?
being insensitive.
I wasn't there being sensitive to my. I need a job done
because you want the job done.
I don't care nothing about you having a hard day. I don't care nothing about we going home together. Done. You still got to do the job.
Yeah, but still,
your business will fail if you starting a business and you worrying about how people feel about you running your business will fail.
Boy, I didn't see it happen all the time.
Business fail.
Business fail because they don't treat their people right.
But how's it I'm treating them wrong by giving them tasks and they can't meet the tasks?
Again, it's about...
I'm going to fire them and put the people in order that can do the task.
It's about...
I'm not going to drop my standards.
That's why you supposed to just hire people. Let your wife work. She don't need your aggravation
if she can't
from you. That's what I'm saying.
If a woman is not willing to grow with her man, she's growing apart. I'm not finna start no business and she worrying about me being her boss, telling her what the fuck to do, and she don't want to do it.
I'm gonna tell you, you just skipped over something. See, you just
skipped over.
You skipped over this. You know, you keep saying like ain't nothing to deal with when with the man. The man got this, he got that, but ain't nothing else to deal with. So you at this say for instance. You got the job, but your attitude stink. The way you talk to people stink. The way you feel about people stink. That's a reason for people to be like, you know what, I don't even want to work for him.
Well, that's your agenda you came up with?
Nope.
Like I told you,
this is what you have to deal with.
A task is you are responsible for the hiring and firing. You are over payroll. You are over ordering. I can't come here and I look in the refrigerator of my restaurant and ain't no fucking meat in here. You ain't doing your job. So I'm going to fire you. If it's people missing work and you're not letting nobody go, I'm going to see that because now I don't have enough servers in my restaurant. So I'm going to fire you. I don't see how you worrying about how somebody feel when they not doing their job.
Because I'm telling you, if a person know how you are, they not going to accept the job from you because they already know how you get down. So they don't even want to work for you. They don't even want your proposal.
You know how this
works? Because they can see the forest for the trees. That if I get in this, I'm through.
If I tell you what to do in your job description, I'm doing everything right. Because at her job when she work at punching the clock, if she don't do what the fuck they tell her to do in her job description, guess what they going to do? The same thing I'm going to do. Fire her ass.
Well, you do know that, some information coming from different people hits different people.
I'm not trying to cater to
you. Ain't trying to, but that's
I'm gonna give you your job.
You gonna? Yeah.
I ain't never seen.
I said, if you gonna talk without emotion and feeling, then you just put stuff out there.
They say, well, listen. It's power lines down, and you don't want to fix the power line because you having a hard day. They goes, listen, go home. They gonna get somebody to fix whatever need to be done.
Well, see, I just heard what you said. You said if you having a hard day, and you just saying fix it. See, you still don't care about the
because the job
people
gotta get done.
And what? Well, okay.
My job don't care about me.
Who do the job?
If I can't do my job is going to fire me and put somebody that can do the job.
Well, they might put somebody in place that know how to deal with the people, so the people can work for them too. You see what I'm saying?
You work with a lot of people, do you? Do your boss give a fuck how you feel?
Nah, I don't care.
Don't no boss care. They care about getting the jobs done. They care about the numbers.
Hey, Ball.
That's what bosses care about.
Hey, Ball.
Yes.
See, that was nice.
What was
that
nice?
was nice. You asked Dre that question. That was
Uh-huh.
real nice. But I was talking about, again, your wife. I'm speaking about
Okay.
somebody
Listen,
got to
Dre.
deal with you.
Dre,
somebody don't want to deal.
You have a
with
t-shirt
your,
business?
with your
If you took an order for, let's just say, 1,000 t-shirts.
not your wife.
You was married. You had an ex-wife. You actually had 2 ex-wives, right? Okay, when you was married and your ex-wife working for you, you need her to make up. You telling her, listen, I'm gonna pay you this amount of money. I need you to make the graphics on this shirt. A week go by, you say, I need them graphics. She gonna say, well, listen, I ain't been feeling too good, so I wasn't able to do it. What would your response be?
My response gonna be, I'm gonna go do it myself, and that's. I want to ask her to do shit else.
She'd be fired, wouldn't she?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't even do business with a wife, because I feel like doing business, y'all gonna collide somehow. I'd rather her, like, I'm the exact opposite. I would rather her keep her job and I do my own thing. Now, something like maybe real estate or something, if we started together, we ain't had no kids and all that, we might can do that together. But I'm with having separate, you know what I mean, business ventures. Business always break up a relationship.
Okay, you got real estate. She got to show some houses. She missed 3 appointments. When things go wrong, it has to be structure in place to prevent you from doing that kind of stuff. So one of them is firing you. Well, another one is me penalizing you.
You did say that she wasn't feeling good. You did say she wasn't feeling good.
Okay, if she didn't
say she wasn't feeling good,
so you just my response to her will, you should have told me at a reasonable time so I can get somebody else to do the job. Don't tell me the day of.
Well, that's true, but you didn't say that.
So that shows me you a terrible business partner, and I shouldn't be fucking with you.
I don't know where whomever else was, but if she wasn't feeling good, she couldn't, and then the time comes and you check on and she said I couldn't do it because of such.
But she should still have.
It ain't like you just be like, oh,
if I talk to her the day before I get that number, she should have at least 80 to 90% of it done. She can't tell me, oh, I wasn't feeling good, and you ain't did shit, because now I line myself up with a lawsuit because I told these people I would deliver.
Scenario. That's a scenario.
That's a fact.
Because Dre, you can say, babe, I need these things done. You could call her today, but from the time you called her to the time you get home, she ain't felt good. She stayed right there messed up. So would you fire her?
Well, she's supposed to call you and made you aware she couldn't do it.
See, ball keep adding stuff in it.
You know what I mean? If you gave her something, an assignment a week ago, 2 weeks ago, then there's no excuse. Now, if it's like some
understand that part.
That changes.
Understand that part.
Okay.
But we talking about to say
I said a week
today.
No, you said today.
No, because you said a week. You changed it to put the weekend so you can say your other scenario. But I'm saying if you say today, Drake.
What I'm saying is this: I give you a scenario,
and she tell you sick.
Now you having a t-shirt business,
and you get
and you got a person.
You get with her at 7 o'clock.
Told her to do this, and she agreed to it.
Because you told her good at the time.
You need them shirts Saturday. You talked to her Friday and you said, well, listen, I need those shirts. She tell you, oh, I wasn't able to get to it because I wasn't been feeling too good this week. What would your response be?
See, then
that's a different scenario.
Even with that though, even though response gonna be, I should have checked earlier. I wouldn't wait till the last minute.
Flat out.
If you're doing your own due diligence, you're not gonna wait till the last minute to even check with her.
Yeah.
I'm constantly, hey, you do this, you do that. That way, I'm not the waiting to the last minute type of person. Because if something go left, which it always go left, I got to be the person to fill in and do certain shit.
So is it any accountability?
You gotta know your partner.
Is it any accountability? Well, this is how you learn people in business. Believe me, you learn people when it comes to business. So is it any consequences that you can think of by her dropping the ball?
Yeah, no, that's when you in the business.
That's right. I can't fuck with you.
Business as a partner. If you got money and I'm gonna buy you all the way out, or I'm gonna tell you, well, look, sit back and we're gonna hire somebody to fill in where you can't take care of your part of the business.
Okay,
that's proper.
Businesses fails if somebody.
So what difference is when he just said what I'm saying?
I'm just saying how
only
he
using
summed
he
it
is-
up
he-
is proper.
he said
That's what I
we.
said.
If
Yeah,
she
you supposed
dropped,
to talk we. You be talking I.
I
Me.
am I if I'm known her.
That's my point. He said we. I said you say I.
Okay,
So
well
that's two different things.
Well, he would run his ship different for
Yes,
me.
he's with the
I'm
we.
gonna tell her this. You're fired.
Yeah.
I see you at home.
Trump action. Yeah.
I'm gonna see you at home.
Yeah.
You know, get your stuff. And if I had security, escort her out.
Yep.
Oh, you trying to make it big.
Man, listen,
Gotta make it look
when the
bad
money-
too.
listen.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta keep kicking them when they down.
Hey, listen.
You gotta
When
find
the
them.
money-
You gotta find
you
them
messing
in
up
the-
the
in
bag,
bowl.
When you messing up the
Situation
bag,
and
we
keep
falling
kicking
all
them.
the way out.
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
mess the bag
So
up.
how you think that's gonna look when you get home? Though?
Yeah.
How you look?
He don't care. That's what I said. He make stuff
Listen, when I
without
get home,
emotions.
I expect the food to be
Now,
ready.
now people are catching up to what Zach was saying now. Y'all catching up now.
I'm still expecting dinner.
See, Zach already knew where he
The
was going.
mortgage is paid.
I play chess.
The mortgage is paid. The lights is
Just
on.
moves
Water
ahead.
is on. Food in the refrigerator. I just fired you from the business. Now don't let that affect our personal stuff. That's work.
Bro, you don't have her escorted out by security. You don't expect no food.
Listen, man.
And see,
James,
this is my
work her
point.
out, man.
This is my point about saying, like, with the wife accepting a job, with your attitude. See, I'm not going to even accept it because I know you. So why would I accept something? If I accept that, then I'm expect to get, when stuff go wrong, you're going to really,
I'm gonna fire you.
put your feet on my neck. You see what I'm saying?
So you.
That's all I'm saying.
So you will.
When I'm down, you coming with the Macho Man Randy Savage off the rope. Boom, I'm already down and done. You like,
due to your own accord.
Nope, that's because that's how you like to
If
see
you
it.
drop the ball and I'm holding you accountable for dropping the ball, tell me what I did wrong.
If you drop the ball,
No,
we're not talking
I
about.
said if you working for me, hold on. Let's say you my brother.
We talking
If
about
you working
accepting
for me,
something.
if you were, I'm asking you directly to you.
If I
you
accept
working
it,
for
if
me,
I accept it,
you accept the job.
if I accept it,
You accept
it's
the
all
job.
on me.
Now you drop the ball on whatever, and I say, bruh,
Yeah.
get your raps. You done.
Yeah.
How would you take that personal against me when you fucked up?
If I drop the ball and messed up, it's on me. I messed up.
So you're supposed to get fired, right?
Yeah.
Or some type of consequences behind it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem? We say the same thing.
Right, but again, I had to, because you just making it plain and clear like that, but it ain't that plain and clear.
Only way I can hold you
it's gonna be
accountable-
other stuff. And what
Only
I'm
thing
saying
I can hold
is,
you accountable
it
if
can be
you're
a
not showing
demeanor.
up to work,
It's gonna be a
if
demeanor,
you're not
the way you
doing
talking.
what you're supposed to do.
It can be all that type of stuff.
We don't even gotta talk at work. Well, I mean, if
Gotta
you talk to the lead, whoever owned the plant you work at, never. But you know what your job duties is, don't you? And if you don't do your job duties, what's gonna happen?
Fire.
They're gonna fire you. So what's wrong with me doing the exact same thing that they'll do, but just because you know me, I'm supposed to be more lenient?
You don't have to do anything you don't want
I'm
to do.
not gonna be more lenient.
No, I said you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
But question is, he worked for a
My
major company.
question is,
Sir,
you
you
being
got a job,
selective.
right?
You gonna choose to be
If
corporate
you
when you
don't
want to be
do what your
corporate, and then you gonna choose to be
responsibilities at your
hood when
job,
you
what
want to
they
be
gonna do to
hood.
you?
That's selective.
They gonna fire you.
That's what you
So
doing, being
what's
selective.
wrong when I do what everybody else do? I'm supposed to say, listen.
Well, again, everybody,
Escorted out, though.
ball has changed
Well, I
the
will
narrative.
probably score them out because
This is not
I'm
the
setting
same
example.
thing we was talking about. So he didn't change the narrative.
No, the topic was if
Just
a
so
person
everybody
don't want to
knows.
support their man's business.
We
she
talking about
should
a
be-
wife. I'm gonna put clarity back into it. Wife, not a person. Wife.
I know if y'all rewind it and y'all see, I said a person you're with or dating. You said wife.
You said
we
a
use
person.
Dre wife as
You
example.
said a person.
This is why black people can't.
You said a
work together.
person that you
dating
finna get married to or something like that, because that was the whole
Put it
purpose of
together,
it.
man. You said the same thing I said.
Dating,
You said the same thing I said.
dating is not the same thing as y'all. You want her to leave her job to come work for you because y'all about to get married or married. This is where we was at. We ain't talking about just anybody dating. That's why I'm telling you, you getting off the subject because it's more personal when you
What
dealing.
difference does it make?
Because
Tell me the difference.
because of your insensitivity when it
No,
comes.
we talking about
when it-
position in the relationship.
That's it. That's it.
So if a woman
A
think I'm
woman
so
ain't gonna
insensitive,
come-
why she fucking with me?
She might fuck with you because she want to fuck with you for what other reason, because she have not got to that insensitive part about you yet.
So what I supposed to be like? Oh, baby,
nope.
You just cost me $50,000, but I understand.
Do what you want to do. If you don't understand, that's you gotta read up.
You had other things to do.
You gotta read up if you don't get it.
She won't do that working at another job. Won't no other when she got
Talk
a
to
boss.
them women that's making $200K.
I don't know none.
Well, let's get to know some and let's see.
What difference does the money make?
Because I want to see the difference.
So you think a woman that make $200,000 is better than a woman that's making $50,000?
I don't know.
So what was your purpose of bringing that up?
My purpose of bringing it up because, like I said before, it seems to me you always picking on the ones. Just like I just had the other scenario about when people down, you keep kicking them.
Okay, I think I get
you like to keep.
So you said I'm
pounding on people who you can't pound on. That's what I'm saying.
So you said
pound on somebody you can't.
You said
well, at least
if a woman makes. So hold on, make sure. So you said if a woman making $250,000 a year, I would talk to her different than I talk to a woman that's making $20,000 a year. Is that what you're implying?
Well, because again, no, I can't imply that.
So what are you saying?
Because I can't imply what you just said. Because you can say what you want to say to whoever.
I'm trying to figure out your point.
That's why. You can say what you want to say to whoever.
So what are you saying though?
See?
You're talking about my character. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
But I'm saying to you that with those women, you won't be able to feel that way. You can say what you want to say.
I can feel how I want to feel.
Well, you can feel that way, but again, they're gonna get you together, basically.
How would they get me together?
Because the scenarios that you're using, again, is only to beat up on the ones that you can beat up on. But you can't beat up on the ones that can come back and be like, well, I don't need your job, or such and such. I don't even want to work for you. I'm doing good over here. Matter of fact, won't you come and help me do my business? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and this is what I would say to this. Now, we can use imaginary people. I'm okay with that.
Your people is totally imaginary.
No, it's realistic that a woman.
No, your people are totally imaginary. That's why we
realistic.
That's why we
It's
communicate.
realistic for a restaurant to make $1 million a year.
Ghost.
That's realistic. Everything I'm saying is realistic.
To you.
What you saying is not realistic.
To you.
Google it.
You Google it.
I already know.
No, Google it since you know. Google it.
Hey, son, can you please
can
you please pull up what the average female in Detroit is making an hour? Please.
You keep picking up Detroit.
That's where we at.
Detroit.
Where we at?
Do you meet all your women in Detroit?
Where you at?
Do you meet all your women in Detroit?
Majority.
See?
So I'm talking about where we at. We're shooting in Detroit, Michigan.
Playing games.
What I'm going to do? I'm going to Google what somebody living New Baltimore is making?
No, I'm saying you can be out anywhere. That don't mean the woman from Detroit. She can be from anywhere.
Well, I'm being realistic.
I mean, you being realistic on what you want to be realistic on.
If
you still isolating the conversation in Detroit.
Let's say between let's say 30 years old. The average
20 to 30 or 30 to 40?
Google how much was women making in the 70s in Detroit.
Let's say
100,000, 125, because they was all judges and lawyers and teachers and stuff.
Strictly black?
Strictly black.
You know, that's too much isolation.
About 35,000 below poverty.
Too much isolation.
They're poor.
It's not likely. It's not likely.
That's poor.
It's not likely.
A woman making 35,000 a year is poor.
It's average, yeah. That's the average.
So if I'm offering her 50, I'm actually
why is you just picking on those women that you can pick on?
Because it's average.
Why you still
average?
Why you keep messing with the average? That's my point. Why you
keep messing with the average?
Yes, why you keep
average
on
the
the
standard? Average means standard.
Get out of that standard then.
So you want me to shoot up to Oprah? I'm just saying try in my restaurant, right?
I'm just saying try something different
because I had Beyonce to come work for me. It'd be a
different experience for you. She might can tell you some things.
No, you're not realistic.
Yeah, I'm just saying she might can tell you something.
I said average woman, black woman. You said 35,000.
You can go tell her she frying.
So you think anything wrong with what I'm saying? I'm a pair of 50,000. You still trying to beat down improvement.
You keep creating the scenarios from out the same pot of the same 35 average. We was at 50. We were down to 35. I'm just saying.
I said I would pay 50.
You still
so
playing.
That means I'm uplifting,
You still playing right there.
She's doing better with me, right?
You still playing right there.
I don't know what you mean.
Why she can't come in and do it good? Why you can't get one that's doing good already?
Can you introduce me to one?
I see. I have to because shit,
I don't know no women.
that's my point.
That's making the money you're talking about.
Can we get in another
I would
frame of
love
women?
to. I would love.
Can we get in another frame of women? You know what I'm saying?
How?
We got to. I guess we got to do it. Listen
Maybe
to
you
you.
should
We have to
do-
do it. We
Maybe
have
you
to
should
do it.
take that on.
I'm taking it on.
Hold on. You should
you can't
bring
answer
high
nothing
value.
when we talk about
You
going
should
to the
bring
top
high
to
value
200,000.
women to Detroit and see if they want to date Detroit men.
You got high value women here, man. They here. You just keep picking on the little ones.
I don't
the
know
ones
none.
30,000.
I'm talking about what I know.
You
I
don't.
can't-
You don't.
I can't talk about.
Boy,
something
you
I
don't.
know.
You
I don't know not
You
one
just did.
woman.
You just did a
I
Google.
don't know not one
You just
woman
did
that
a
makes
Google.
200,000.
You just did a
I don't
Google
know
for the
that.
35. You don't know them.
But it's standard.
But you don't know them.
That's average.
But you don't know them. I'm listening to what
I'm
you saying.
having
and
a
you look back
realistic
on it.
conversation.
You don't know 'em.
You
That's my
trying to
point.
have a conversation about 5%, 3%.
You trying to have a conversation about the 35%.
70%.
And-
That's more likely.
And I'm saying to you, leave that group alone.
And go and mess with some far-fetched shit, right?
Is it far-fetched?
Very far-fetched.
See? That's what I want to get it. Is it far-fetched?
Very
And why do
far-fetched.
you feel it's far-fetched?
Because it's not likely.
What you mean it's not likely?
That's what I said. Not likely mean it's rare.
Oh my goodness.
It's rare.
It's likely. It's likely.
I bet
don't
you
know.
can stand outside on Woodward all
maybe-
day and meet people all day. You would not come across one woman that make 200,000. I bet my mustache.
Well, you might win you might
I
keep
will
your
win.
mustache if you walking. You talking about walking the beat? You
You
talking
can
about walking
drive up and down
You talking about walking up?
You
Woodward?
can drive up and down.
You talking about walking up Woodward?
Walking, driving.
We would go to Birmingham.
He'll lose, won't he, Drake?
You'll lose your mustache.
So you lose that
I
mustache.
said Detroit.
Well, now he might keep it.
I
Now
said
he might
Detroit.
keep it.
Oh, okay.
He might keep it. But the thing is about that, you still stand in that same pot.
That's the
But-
pot I'm in.
But if
I'm
you say
I'm cooking.
if you
I'm
say
cooking,
go on Woodward,
I'm cooking what I'm cooking in.
if you say go on Woodward and you get to stop in them cars and ride past Woodward, now I'm telling you
I'm
that
telling you they
mustache
won't
is
stop
mine.
for
It's
you.
gone.
They won't stop for you.
See,
They
now
won't
that's a
stop.
whole nother thing. I'm just
They
saying.
won't stop.
If they did,
But they won't.
You gonna
I'm telling
meet
you they won't.
someone that
Listen,
that
I
needs
stand
35,
on,
50,000.
I stand on what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm
If you
saying.
went down and you want to flag people down and they stop,
Oh,
okay,
Woodward, you
they-
said go
that's
on
fair
Woodward.
game.
You
That's fair
said on
game.
Woodward. That's yeah.
But I know they won't stop. Because if a chick see you
you
approach,
never
the
know.
first thing she gonna do is hit them locks, cloop cloop, and pull it off, looking at you like this.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all see me? I'm very handsome. That is no problem. I know how to approach people.
How would you approach a woman? Hold on. How would you approach a woman that's making 200,000+? And
Like
she's
you
in her
approach
video.
any of
Tell
them.
me, I want to know.
Now, see, you slid one in there and she in her video. You still put me on the predator side.
She's in her
See,
vehicle.
You just threw
She's
that in
in
there.
her vehicle,
No,
right?
You just threw that in there. I'm going to do it like I do
How?
anybody else. I'm going to go over there and first of all, if I can get a conversation going, then I'm in.
She's in her car.
I said what I said. First of all,
How
if I
would
get
you-
a conversation going,
How?
then I'm in.
You gonna be like, hey!
Just like anything else.
Hey!
Nope.
Roll your window
Nope.
down.
Nope. I'm gonna be like
me
I'm gonna
and
be
you?
like my brother. My
She's gonna
brother.
be looking at you
My
like,
brother
weirdo.
said ain't no woman riding up Woodward make more than 35,000.
I said 200+.
Nope. 35,000.
Oh, you a lie.
No, I'm gonna tell them what you said. 35,000. And they gonna all stop, be like, where he at? They go- That's gonna spark the conversation that I'm in.
Oh, you gonna lie? to
No,
get
I'm
in?
gonna tell them what
So
you
you
said.
a liar.
No, I'm gonna tell them what you said, and they gonna stop.
I never
just because-
said. I said the average.
Because, like
woman
you
make
say, that shock
35,000.
value. I'm gonna give them that shock value, and they gonna stop me. That's the conversation. All I gotta do is
I
get
don't
in.
think that shit'll work anyway.
Well, that's okay.
Look.
It'll still get me in with those 200,000 outside that 35 though. Just on Woodward, like you said. I bet you can't go on Woodward and get one, and I'm telling you that ain't true.
I don't think you can though.
That's on you.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, that's on you.
You wanna try it?
That's on you. Remember, I'm not under the
I got some
contract.
clippers in the car.
I don't have to
got
accept
mustache.
that stuff. I'm not in that contract. You got to get people that's being in contract to accept all that type of stuff. I don't accept.
Well, you told me you can do something I don't think you can do.
That's fine.
You up for the challenge?
That's fine. Yeah. You thought I couldn't
Okay,
beat you
how
in
about
chess,
this?
and I beat you. There's a lot of things you think that don't mean
Okay,
nothing, man.
do you think you can beat? You have beat me in chess.
Yes,
but
I have
do you
beat
think
you.
you can beat me? It's
Yes,
different.
yes. Why you think I beat you? If I think I can, and I keep playing,
No.
and I beat you,
Okay, let me
I can beat you. Now you finna rephrase it.
It's a difference between
Finna rephrase it.
you can do something because it's possible.
Hey,
And
that's what I'm telling
like
you.
I can beat the fuck out of Dre all day long.
You hear that, Dre?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't following
I
that.
can
hear that,
beat
Dre?
I can beat the fuck out of you all day long.
Negative.
Now
Negative.
Roderick, he's the biggest challenge for me.
That's up. That's what's up, nephew.
Yeah, he's the
Respect.
biggest challenge.
Respect.
Meaning, me and him can battle. If we played 10 games, I would win 6 of them. If I played 10 games with you, I guarantee you I will beat you at least 4 times. If I played Dre, I would
Hold on.
beat
Say
him
how
at
many?
least,
What was that number?
I would beat you 60% of the time.
You said 4 times.
You said 4 times.
That's 60%.
And I was about to say that's about right.
You gotta be.
You will
You
win.
gotta be
40%.
60. You gotta be at 60.
I will
You said
beat
it
you
reverse.
60%
Oh,
of the
yeah,
time.
you said it reversed though. I got
And I
You
would
said
beat
it
you.
reverse.
I would beat you 60% of the time. I would beat.
That's
I
not
would
true.
beat my son.
That's
I would
not
beat
true at
my
all.
son over 50% of the time.
Hey,
So-
boy, you just talking loud, man. All that's been already just been proven. Stop it. Nope. You just talking loud.
Well, bro, this is what I'm saying. Good thing you're married, so you off the market, so you don't have to worry about trying to get you a partner. Because every time I see your wife, she's always out there with you doing whatever you doing. So
Because our plan. Our plan.
or is it her plan? And you
Our
following
plan.
along?
Our plan. See, we working together. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all I'm saying. I believe if you're in a relationship with a person, they're supposed to work together.
How you believe that when you just said she gotta follow your plan or
If it's my business, it is my plan. It's my business. My name will be on the paperwork. When she get her check, my name will be on her check. So that makes it my business. But she's supposed to have my best interest. So if she sees somebody stealing, she's supposed to fire him. I don't want nobody stealing for me that I
it's
think
just a
is
weed
2 or 3
thing.
chances to.
It's just a weed thing, you know, and you know, if you know, just doing your own and people working under you, I totally understand that. But it's a weed thing, and dealing with another person is understanding them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be times they got good days, bad days, but the thing is, you identified. You checking on to make sure what you can do to make their day better. You know what I'm saying? This is what being in a relationship.
That's not true, man.
This is not just
This is
do
a
what I
business.
want you to do.
Everything
and-
runs off numbers, not off how a person's day is going.
Well,
If you're not going to perform to your highest ability, call in that day.
watch this. Watch this. Is business partners better than? Well, which one comes first, or which one creates a concrete relationship? Friends, then business partners, or business partners, then friends?
Friends.
Okay, and I will disagree with you.
Of course you
Because, well, don't. Listen first.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
See, before you say, of course you would, to see if I make sense. If I don't make no sense, then of course I would.
Can you state your question first before you answer, just so everybody
Again?
understands? Yeah,
Again?
I heard you, but I want you to state your question, please.
I said, what will create a concrete relationship? Friends, then business partners, or business partners, then friends? And you said,
Okay, I think
So
you changed that.
nah,
I'm almost
I
sure
didn't think nothing.
if you
Don't you do
rewind
that.
it, because you gave me 3 options.
No, I didn't. I gave you
You
the same
switched it
thing.
to 2 options now.
People over there, they go.
It was 2?
Yeah.
So you said
That's ball doing his thing, y'all.
You said friends.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch out for that. Yeah,
You
watch
said
out for that.
friends becoming business partners or business partners becoming friends, right? That's what you said, right?
I said what creates a concrete relationship?
Solid. Let's create a solid relationship.
Friends to business partners or business partners to friends?
Friends to business.
Absolutely.
That's what I said, friends.
No, you just said friends.
I didn't say business partner.
No, you're wrong. My bad. Because you said the same thing.
Can't wait
friends.
to say I'm wrong, though.
Friends. No, it's business partners to friends.
Okay.
Why is that? Because And the relationship is so similar to that, like a woman relationship, but with the business, we can put our mans in it, friend or whatever. So this say me and Ball, we business. Now in this business, we know each other in a sense. We trust each other in a sense because we did business for so long. That's why I say business partners to friends. See, if you can maintain the business part, you dealing with the maintaining of respect, loyalty, all those good things.
But that's not true.
All those good things to keep your business going and solid. So from that building, y'all now great friends.
You agree with that, Dre?
I don't have a lot of people I lined up.
You cannot do it the other way.
Because you
Okay, I'm gonna cross-examine.
You cannot do it the other way.
Sometimes you start with a friendship and the
Yep.
friendship can fuck up the business. Because of being a friend, you're gonna be like, oh,
The friendship will fuck up the business and your friendship.
Okay, now what about this, Dre? Let's say we're business partners. You know what's gonna stop you from fucking over me?
I don't know what.
That contract that you signed when we went into business.
Yeah,
So you couldn't fuck over me even if you want to. Now, hold that thought.
That's only with the legal part. Sometimes.
Well, if I got a business, I'm gonna be
It
legal.
can be an illegal.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I mean,
I don't participate in that
from
type
back
of
in the
behavior.
days.
Well, he said
No
a
one
business.
no longer does illegal, but back in the days when we was in the streets,
Yeah.
there's no contract
Well,
in the streets.
He didn't say it. He didn't say street dealings. I deal in business.
Okay,
So what's going to make a person treat me fairly and right? They don't have no say in it. You gonna do what the fuck this contract tell you supposed to do to me, or I'ma sue you.
okay.
So that's what's going to make good business. That contract. Back to you. The friends part. Hold on.
I like the way you said that. I got something for that.
Hold on. Now the friends part. In order for us to grow as friends, that means we're like-minded. That means I like your character. That's why I have you around. You be around me. We may talk on the phone. We may go out together because we complement each other. So I think if you're my friend, I put this paperwork in order and we going into business together, we're going to get along just great. I don't see how we can't get along.
That's just what you think on paper. That's just what you think, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not for certain because, again,
Well, tell me how.
Your friend-
Tell me what I said. How
your friend, because anything can go
Like
wrong.
what?
Because y'all just friends.
No.
And now you're getting into
you
business
said, is
and
it
money and
better
stuff.
from business?
No, I said what creates
business
a
to friend?
concrete relationship.
From business to friend or from friend to business?
Yes.
I told you friend because if I fuck with you, I rock with you. We good people already.
Friends.
We didn't say, you said friends.
Yep.
That means I call you on the phone, we go out, we may do things together outside of work. That means we're similar minded because we fuck with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I went into business with my best friend right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say, listen, you my nigga, let's just start making money together. No. This is contract. This contract is going to say what percentage you get, what percentage I get. It's going to give me my duties, your duties. It's going to give the establishment. It's going to get a whole lot of other information. You sign it, I sign it.
That's all fine and dandy, but again, that's friendship still see, the friendship is one thing, but now you in business.
That's
That business can get wrecked so many different ways.
But you still going to handle that business.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe
we
not.
can end the friendship.
Like how you said.
But I bet you
like
still
how
handle
you
that business
said.
'cause that
I
contract
gotta
don't
sue
make
you. Like how you said. Now I gotta sue you.
They do it all the
To
time.
make, but will that create a concrete relationship? Zap, stay on point. Remember that part. Is that creating a concrete relationship like I said before?
Usually when people...
No.
I sue people all the time, bruh. So,
Again.
nobody like getting sued.
Again, you still going off onto the rats. My
I
whole
don't
thing
understand.
is what creates the concrete relationship. You trying to say friends
can
to
you
business.
tell me then?
And you proving it. You proving me right because when you go into suing somebody, okay, y'all was friends before. Now y'all in business, even with your contracts.
Mhm.
You suing this person, y'all still friends?
Could be.
Could be. But now, can we throw this at you like you do? reality?
Is it likely?
Is it likely?
No, most likely we won't.
All right, let's talk how you would be talking. So that ain't likely. So why would you say it could be when you know it's likely?
Well, it's
Numbers,
in a lot of cases.
Numbers, percentage.
I don't know the numbers, but in a lot of cases, a lot of person, well, I just disagree. We'll let the courts handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Again,
we'll let
do that.
That don't mean I'm trying to get over on you.
Do that. Build a concrete relationship. For with the being friends.
But
it
works both ways, bro.
But will it build a concrete relationship?
If I went to somebody with business and we become friends, but we have a problem with the business, it would still break up the friendship.
So now you understand what I said then, right? It don't go that way. It don't go friends to business. Let's go business to friends.
Listen.
I've
been knowing Dre. I've been knowing Dre since we was in the sandbox.
Yeah.
I would feel very comfortable doing business with Dre because of his character.
That's nice.
So versus me just picking a guy that's up and running.
Nobody's saying that.
Okay, well,
they can be your friend too, and nobody's saying that. Well, it start off the way it is. You know, friends to business partners.
I don't think Drake would purposely sabotage nothing to go wrong. If something was to go wrong, I think we'll be able to talk it out.
You know what? You're not talking like that boss that you was talking about before, where you was lacking feelings when you communicating. Now you keep talking about how you feel and stuff, and I think that's kind of like confusing.
You when I'm going into
I think that's confusing when. Let's get out the emotion part of it.
Okay, if he's my partner,
I didn't say nothing about emotions and stuff.
If he's my partner in the business, I'm not his employer. We're partners. I can't tell him what the fuck to do. He can't tell me what the fuck to do. We're partners, right? Now, you're comparing, wait a minute.
Friends.
You're comparing a partner with an employee.
Concrete
Is an employee and a partner anything like?
No.
They're totally different. You're comparing cherries and oranges.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I was talking about my female.
Friends
if I'm in a relationship
to a
and I'm dating this woman and I tell her come under my umbrella and work for me, she works for me. But if I have a partner...
Why you think I don't understand that part? When anytime you pull somebody under your umbrella, they work for you, they got to do what you want them to do. That's a given.
Okay.
Every time you go back to that, that's like...
Okay, so what I'm like,
stop it.
So if I got a partner got the same thing as an employee.
You're still not going to business, friend, what creates a concrete relationship. You still haven't talked about that. I told you.
No, this is what I will repeat myself.
You said Dre, you trust Dre, this, that, and the other, all that.
Since Dre is here.
Y'all friends. Now you're going to get in business with him. Now the business part, the friendship part, you already took it in. This is what you feel.
Yes.
But you know, you can feel what you feel. That don't mean that that's what it is, right?
Okay.
Okay. So long as you know that, them facts. You can feel what you want to feel. That don't mean what it is. So you feel that Dre wouldn't do the. But
no, I would feel comfortable. I would feel comfortable moving forward with a business with somebody that I consider a friend versus me just coming in, buying into a business.
No.
Starting up a business.
Yeah, but that ain't how, yeah.
Well, you said from business to friend, I got to meet this person at some point. So
yes, you do.
Okay, if a person, for instance, if a person selling a restaurant or a partnership in a restaurant, they might say, bring me $50,000, you can buy in a partnership in my restaurant.
Yes.
I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that because I don't know nothing about you.
Well, see, the way you trying to arrange it, you know, that's on you. But the thing is, if somebody offering you $50,000 to come into their
I would decline.
Restaurant, and you see benefit in it, an opportunity so you can make some money, so you go ahead and do it, right? Bam. Even if you feel comfortable or not feel comfortable, but you do see what you see into it, so you go into it.
Well,
Bam.
I thought you was giving me a choice.
No.
I thought you was giving me a choice.
No. I'm giving you a for real example, not no scenario. This is a for real example, okay? This because this is how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
You gave him the 50. Now, this been a year. It's been a year. Everything been going smooth. Year 2, you profiting. Year 3, you got your own store. You just did this with dude, and maybe you didn't know him from Adam, but he knew you was a good business dude or whatever. Well, all I'm saying is, if that goes the way that's been going, and you've been doing what you're doing, y'all business been good, it's a guarantee, damn near, that y'all friendship is going to be great. When you go over his house, meet the family, and vice versa, y'all got respect, y'all doing shit together, all that nice good stuff, it comes out like that because y'all have not crossed each other.
There's a lot of partners that don't even deal with each other at all outside of business. There's a lot of them. Business is business. A friend is somebody that you choose.
I don't know what you mean by deal with them. You don't have to deal with people to be
friend is somebody
have a good relationship.
You're consciously making a conscious decision to mess with them. A business is something just to generate money.
Is we talking about?
I'm talking about Rodman and Jordan.
Is we talking about friends to business? To what creates a concrete relationship? Is that what we talking about?
I disagree with you saying. I think a friend, a person that you consider a friend, will make a better business partner if y'all equally yoked versus buying into an already pre-made business when you don't even know the person you're going to business with.
No, because see again, that don't go like that. That's why I gave you the timeline, because with business, you go into business. And again, you don't know how things would turn out. Just like in the beginning with the friendship.
Most business partners don't even like each other. Let's just point that out.
I'm not getting into all that because, like I say, you could. That's on you.
Most business partners like each other.
Facts,
but they make money together.
I'm staying with the facts of what I said before about what makes a concrete relationship. You know what I'm saying? And what you saying to me, it still would be problematic because even though you got faith in your friend, this, that, and the other, but at the same time, just like what you just said too, you might get to suing them. And y'all make to suing each other. I'm saying, do that create a concrete relationship?
Too. If I bought into a business, show you what?
Go ahead.
If I bought into a pre-existing business and this person is not fulfilling what that contract said they should, I'm going to sue them too.
Right. But again, you didn't ever cross. That's why it goes from.
I'm just saying it's more likely your friend. I'm just saying a person you consider a friend
this phase to
won't
this
be
phase,
as quick to cross you as a person you bought into a business with will. If this person don't know me and I bought into a business with them, they don't know shit about me and they don't give a fuck.
Might not cross you, but it'd be something else.
Like what?
I don't know.
That's why people get sued. Because they don't fulfill their contract.
My point is, if that person cross you, get sued or whatever, I'm saying with the path that was taken. You saying from friends to business to a concrete relationship. And I'm showing you saying friends. Bam.
Are you getting what he's saying, Dre?
You saying
I'm missing it. I'm saying I think you have a better chance of succeeding in business with somebody you consider a friend versus somebody you just buying into a business with. I don't even know this person, but we go into business. I think if you go in with a friend, you have a better chance of success than with a random.
This is why I keep saying it like this, man.
Money. You can make more money than with people you build a friendship with after the business. I done been there. I done made money with people that was friends prior to business, but I also made more money with people that we built a friendship through business. I ain't gonna say names, but I saw more money his way. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to think, just because you friends, that don't mean where you at mind-wise, they may not be there. Y'all may make money, but the next person that you built a bond with through business, they may be where you at or even further. You see
but that could be either way.
Or you can trust him. Yeah, you can trust him, but he can't do the job.
Exactly.
See, it's so much after that. That's why I keep pointing. That's why I keep pointing to it like this, ball. It's a relationship. It's a process. Friendship, business, concrete relationship. Business, friends, concrete relationship. Like what Dre said, the business part, he went in business with somebody. He knew a little something about him, but that turned into something bigger because now they're friends and the business part, and they still going, and it's concrete. But
what's
if
wrong
you go
with
the
that?
other way,
Uh-huh.
if you go the other way, because I already told you, you didn't already knocked it down because you was talking about suing your friend and stuff already.
I'ma sue both of them.
You gonna sue both of them, but you ain't got to the concrete relationship part. So it
I don't
don't
see
work.
your concrete either.
Dre just told you, and I just
feel
told
like
you.
this in that situation, it depends on what works better for you. Because even that way, even though in that situation it still can end bad, either way it still end bad.
No, it don't. It don't. You know why? Because the business part,
Dictates the friendship.
the first part to the second part creates the ending part, the concrete relationship, right? So again, if the business part ain't popping, the friendship, you don't even see the friendship part. So it ain't no concrete. So what you saying? You gonna see that in the beginning. That's why I say it's a 1, 2, 3 thing, and you got to understand the two
you're talking
together.
about an associate.
You gotta get them two together.
I think you're talking about a business associate.
If you flip it,
I think you're saying
business friendship, like
I
what you
think you're
just
saying a
explained.
business
I'm with you because that's how a lot of them goes.
Yeah. But even with that though, you still gotta go to the point where once you put money involved, people's eyes get bigger. They hunger get bigger. Then they want a bigger cut. They feel like they work it more.
But
then
that number, that contract is already said your number.
But it depends. Like I'm gonna give you.
You won't get to the concrete
let
friendship
me
part
give you two
because now
examples.
you stopped it at either the business or the friend side. You ain't got. I'm telling you what two things
I guess
to
I'm dumb because I don't get it.
relationship. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do you know? That's just what it was. Do you
must
know?
not know.
Well, you do. You know
I don't get it.
You answered it wrong.
I don't see nothing.
And you still not
I don't
seeing
see
it.
how anything can go wrong if a contract is in place to prevent people from feeling cheated or to prevent a person feel they deserve something that they're not getting. The contract stated.
It depends the character of a person. Prime example. I'm gonna give you an example. The Jacob, the jeweler guy, they got killed. He got killed by his lawyer. He got set up by his lawyer. You don't think they had a contract?
Or friends.
But the lawyer was greedy. The lawyer see the money he was making and all that, and he had him knocked off. So regardless, either way, that's why I said it can go bad either way. You see what I'm saying? It determines the character of the person you're dealing with, in my opinion.
All right. Well, I guess when you go into business, to wrap it up, it's the character of the person you choose to deal with. I just believe if I'm dealing with a person, I'm sleeping in the bed with them, they should be my biggest fan. And I believe if a woman that you choosing to be with is not your biggest fan, she's not the woman for you. Anything you want to add, Zach?
I agree with that. Yeah, I just hopefully next time I'm on here we can talk about some 200K categorized women. That's what I want to talk about. I want to see where that's going to take us.
Any 200K women out there,
Reach out, please.
I don't think it's many out there. I don't expect too many.
Show them wrong, ladies.
Anything you want to add, Dre?
Like, subscribe, and share.
Anything you want to add, Roger? Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Conversation with OGs. Peace out.